Crash Bandicoot has never looked better, so Eminem's Shell Shock gets a... Huh?
Hey! Hello, Mr. Pootis.
How'd you get in here?
Well, I had this very elaborate plan on how to break in, but there was just a hole in the wall, so I just kinda walked in and moved in my little setup.
Damn it! I knew I should have fixed that! Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm Austin, the Shrek fan, and I'm here because you disrespected Shrek Extra Large for the Gamecube, and I needed to avenge my Ogre Lord.
Oh, let me guess. You want me to play a game that a large majority of people don't like?
No! Yeah, this game.
I'm tied up. I can't open this.
Oh, it's Shark Tale for the Gamecube. I want you to have to experience an actually bad licensed game.
Let's get this over with. Like the Mario movie, Shark Tale is yet another movie I have complicated feelings for. The difference is that the Mario movie has a couple of flaws, but I'm still able to like it. And Shark Tale is an outright horrible movie, but it's so weird and bizarre, it's amazing in its own little way. And I might just be nostalgic for this movie, but it got some kind of charm to it. But we aren't talking about the movie today. We're talking about the game.
Go on.
What do you want me to talk about?
The story.
The game story is mostly the same as the movie. Oscar is a fish that wants to be rich and famous for the sake of it, and he gets that after he lies about killing a shark. But in the end, Oscar learns that lying is wrong, I think. But the game is different in the way it tells that story, since the game needs to take a normal length movie and make it a 6-hour experience. The game invents a lot of scenarios for the characters to be in, like a level where Oscar tries to get the paparazzi's attention so they will photograph him, and instead of getting the tip about the race being rigged from this random guy, Oscar actively seeks out the information by infiltrating Don Lino's boat and opening Lino's safe. Why did Don Lino have the results to this random horse race in his safe? Did Lino rig it? How did Oscar know? I don't know. There's also one level where Oscar, with his bare fins, beats up a shark. And it's really stupid, because the thing that puts the whole story into motion in the movie is that Oscar lies about killing a shark, and he gets named the Shark Slayer. But if he actually beat up a shark, then he's a real shark slayer. So Oscar has no lesson to learn anymore about not lying, since he's a real shark slayer. Don Lino and his gang has a reason to be scared of him, because Oscar is a real threat. So what's the point?
You take video game movie tie-ins way too seriously.
You're one to talk. You're holding me captive because I didn't like a Shrek game.
Hey, shut up.
Ugh. The added length doesn't mean that the story has gotten any deeper. Quite the opposite. The story is very vaguely told to us through very short cutscenes. They're so short, Lenny barely feels like a main character, and we get exposition dumped of the movie's ending in the credits. That's pretty lazy, but I guess it's okay since the game is mostly intended for people that have seen the movie.
The graphics.
Well, the graphics are on a technical level pretty good for the time, and the game is very good at representing what the movie looks like. Too bad the movie doesn't look that good. And when I say that, I'm mostly referring to the art style. These fish look so weirdly human, with their thin ears. It reminds me of Fish Police. But the fish look even weirder when they're put together with these comparably normal looking sharks. Oscar's and Lenny's character designs clash so hard. They look like they're from different franchises.
The menus.
Well, the menus?
Not enough game reviews acknowledge the importance of a good interface.
Ugh, fine. The startup screen looks below average. After some research, I'm fairly certain that the menu is a collage of concept art from the movie. You can see some differences from the final product. like Sykes' design is a little different with a tie. And on that note, I also noticed that for some reason Joe's design is slightly different in both the console and the PC games. Oh yeah, for some reason the game on consoles and the game on PC are entirely different games. I don't know why. And it doesn't really matter, I'm playing the console version. One thing I really like is the use of newspapers as level transition and as menu screens. It plays in a lot with Oscar's need to become famous.
That's enough. Talk about the gameplay.
Okay, I counted 5 different main playing styles the game regularly switches between, even though the back of the box only advertises 4. There are these 2D swimming levels that feels the most like a normal game, and I do really like how it feels to swim around here. The controls feels nice and smooth. There are these shark chase sections where all you do is dodge a shark, and the last one of these is harder than it looks. They got racing levels where Oscar either rides a taxi fish or Lenny, and these levels are relatively fun. We have the previously mentioned Punch-Out styled levels. I think these are actually adapted directly from a scene in the movie. And of course, we have the dancing levels. I don't have anything against rhythm games. I love games like Parappa the Rapper, and the couple first dance levels are pretty fun, but then they introduced the concept of multi-directional moves. If I was playing the PlayStation 2 version, to do this dance move, I would have to press up and X. Makes sense. But I'm not playing the PlayStation 2 version. I'm playing the Gamecube version. So to do that exact same dance move, I'd have to press up on the D-pad and A. It maybe doesn't sound that bad, but at least to me, it feels pretty jarring. But overall, the gameplay is actually pretty fun. In the game's weirdness, it almost becomes the perfect adaptation of the movie. This game was made in that era when every animated movie released had to get a video game. Even robots. I find all of these games very fascinating because they were almost always developed at the exact same time as the movie. So sometimes the games had scrapped content from the movie in them. It's also just fascinating because games like these don't really get made anymore. You're not gonna go into a GameStop today and see Scoob for the Soldier game.
But what did you think about the game?
Well, for a game based on the movie Shark Tale, it could have been quite a lot worse. I'm pleasantly surprised actually. And this game is made for those kids that really liked the movie and just wanted more Shark Tale in their lives. And what's wrong with that? It's a fun game for kids. And I might go as far and say that it's better than the movie. Shark Tale for the Gamecube gets a 6 M&Ms out of 10. The book was better.
Hey! That's 1 more M&Ms than Shrek Extra Large got! Do you really think that Shark Tale is a better game?
It's not about which is a better game, it's more about which you had more fun with. And if you like Shrek Extra Large, that is totally fine. You're entitled to your own opinion, you know? And of course...
That's enough! Activate the thing, Eddie!
Alright, boss. How long has he been here?
Holy shit, we flattened him! He's fully 2-dimensional, oh god! This is a crime against physics! And probably a normal crime. We should get out of here.
Alright, boss.